That telephone knows your voice, baby, but tonight I know mine. The phone rang after 2 o'clock, pulled me from a shallow sleep. You whispered from a hotel room, said you had no place to be. I heard her glass touch the nightstand, heard the old regret come through. You said she finally left me. I said that sounds like something you would do. Once I would have found my coat, caught a cab and crossed this town. But the woman you kept breaking ain't the woman listening now. Don't call me from room 309 when your borrowed love goes wrong. Don't reach for my forgiveness just because your night feels long. I was never your last shelter, never yours to leave behind. So hang your sorrow on the doorknob. Don't call me from room 309. You said the curtains wouldn't close, said the neon hurt your eyes. Funny how a little light can make a man confess his lies. You asked if I still kept your picture. I said no, I kept the frame. Put my own face in the middle till I learned to like my name. You said, baby, I still love you. I let silence hold the line. Some words arrive like flowers on a grave they helped design. Don't call me from room 309 when your borrowed love goes wrong. Don't reach for my forgiveness just because your night feels long. I was never your last shelter, never yours to leave behind. So hang your sorrow on the doorknob. Don't call me from room 309. I remember all those evenings when your key turned after dawn, how I warmed your supper twice while you practiced being gone. Now the hallway outside your room has heard more truth than I ever did. Let the ice melt in your whiskey, let the lonely teach you this. Don't call me from room 309. I won't rescue you tonight. You can watch that red sign flicker till the morning makes it white. I found peace without your footsteps, found a life that fits me fine. So tell your sorrow to the ceiling. Don't call me from room 309. I placed the receiver down gently.
No anger,
No anger.
no goodbye.
And somewhere in that hotel room, you finally heard the silence left inside of mine. A clock can tell you when, baby, but it can't tell you why. I found your watch behind the dresser, underneath a layer of dust. The leather band was cracked and faded, the little hands had turned to rust. It stopped at 17 past 2, the night you missed the last train home. You said the storm delayed you, but the sky was clear till dawn. Used to wear it while I waited, hold it close against my ear, trying to hear one honest answer. In the silence of those years, the watch stopped at 2:17, but I kept waiting on, counting every empty minute. After all the love was gone, time stood still upon your wrist, while mine learned how to move. The watch stopped at 2:17. I finally stopped for you. I took it to the old repairman in the shop on 2nd Street. He turned the crown and shook his head, said this one's worn too deep. He asked me if it had much value. I said once it meant my life. Then he laid it on the counter like a small and tired lie. He said some things can be mended, some are better left alone. I heard more truth inside that sentence than I ever heard at home. The watch stopped at 2:17, but I kept waiting on, counting every empty minute. After all the love was gone, time stood still upon your wrist, while mine learned how to move. The watch stopped at 2:17. I finally stopped for you. I spent years asking midnight where you went and who you held, but the past don't know an answer, and the truth won't ring a bell. So I left that watch behind me, didn't ask what it was worth. Some hours should stay buried with a woman waiting first. The watch stopped at 2:17, but morning carried on. Shops unlocked and buses started. Birds kept singing their old song. Now I wear no borrowed timepiece, and my days belong to me. The watch stopped at 2:17. 17, but I walked out at 3. That old repairman closed the case. I stepped into the sun, and somewhere in the window, baby, your frozen little hour kept waiting all alone. I bought it for a night. You never came home to see. I found that dress on Beale Street, red as lipstick, soft as sin. The salesgirl said he'll lose his breath the moment you walk in. I set the table by the window, put your favorite record on, but the candles drowned in their own wax, and midnight came alone. Your supper turned to silence. The ice gave up its shape, and that red dress watched me waiting from the hanger by the drapes. The red dress kept its tag, 'cause you never saw me wear it. All that fire against the wall, and you weren't home to care. I saved it for our evening, then I saved it from the past. You left me dressed and waiting, but that waiting didn't last. You came home Sunday morning with a hotel on your clothes. No confession, no apology, just one wilted yellow rose. You saw the plate still on the table, saw the candles bent in black, but you never saw the suitcase I had packed behind your back. You said, baby, let me hold you. I said, you've been holding lies. Then I took that dress from off the wall and wore it for goodbye. The red dress lost its tag when I walked out through that doorway. All that fire finally moved after hanging there for days. I bought it for our evening, but I wore it for my last. You left me dressed and waiting. Now I'm dressed to leave the past. At the Blue Room down on Union, the band was playing low. A stranger asked me for a dance. For once I didn't say no. I didn't dance to make you jealous. I didn't dance to be adored. I danced because my own 2 feet still knew what they were for. The red dress has no tag now, and it fits me like my name. I don't need your eyes upon me to believe I still have flame. You can keep that wilted flower, keep the cold meal and the glass. You left me drifting, waiting. I came home dressed in my own life. The morning found me smiling, my shoes held in my hand, and that little paper price tag was still lying where I'd left you, on the floor beside our pair. The band was still playing, baby, but the room had already said goodbye. We came in through the side door, shaking raindrops from our clothes. You wore that black wool overcoat with the silver button loose. We danced beneath the amber lights, slow enough to hear you breathe. Then you said, I need some air, and left your drink beside me. I waited through 2 love songs, watched the doorway all alone. Then I walked up to the coat check, and your black wool coat was gone. Your coat was gone, but your glass was still half full. Your lipstick marked the edge where my good sense should have stood. The band kept playing softly, like there wasn't something wrong. You didn't leave a word for me, you just took your coat and ran. The girl behind the counter wouldn't look me in the eye. She handed me my old brown jacket and whispered, Sir, I'm sorry. Outside, a long black motor car was fading through the rain. I saw your hand against the window, wearing someone else's ring. I could have chased those taillights, could have shouted down the street, but dignity stood beside me and put my jacket over me. Your coat was gone, but your glass was still half full. Your lipstick marked the edge where my good sense should have stood. The band kept playing softly, like there wasn't something wrong. You didn't leave a word for me, you just took your coat and ran. I went back inside the ballroom, asked the band to play once more. Not the song we used to dance to, something I had never heard before. Then I took your lonely glass, set it underneath the light. Let the last red mark remind me what I wouldn't chase that night. his own feet. The band kept playing softly, and I stayed till nearly dawn. You took the warmth I gave you, but you couldn't take it all. The coat check girl turned off the light. The silver tickets hit the floor, and I walked home through the morning in the coat I came there for. Some love gets flowers, baby. Some love has to grieve without a name. I wore the navy dress you loved and gloves the color cream. Slipped inside the little chapel before your family could see. Your picture stood among the lilies, younger than the man I knew. And every seat held someone with a rightful claim to you. So I kept my eyes upon the floor, kept my breathing soft and slow. There are tears a woman swallows when she has no place to go. I sat in the last row of the chapel where nobody knew my name. Couldn't touch your folded hands, couldn't speak about our days. While they mourn the man they live with, I mourn the man who came every Thursday after sundown in the last row without a name. Your wife stood near the flowers, holding tightly to your son. She looked smaller than her sorrow when the final hymn was done. For years I blamed that woman for the life you wouldn't leave. But watching her beside you, I saw two women you deceived. You gave her all your mornings, you gave me borrowed nights, and left us both with different pieces of the same unfinished life. I sat in the last row of the chapel where nobody knew my name. Couldn't touch your folded hands, couldn't speak about our days. While they mourn the man they live with, I mourn the man who came every Thursday after sundown in the last row without a name. I had brought the silver lighter you once left beside my bed. Thought I'd place it near your flowers with the things your loved ones left. But it wasn't mine to tell them there were rooms they'd never seen. So I closed it in my gloved hand and let silence bury me. I rose from the last row of the chapel before they carried you away. Left no flower, left no message, left no evidence I came. Your family followed slowly while I stepped out through the rain. I had loved you in the shadows, now I'd leave you there the same. I dropped that silver lighter in the river by the train and watched the water close above, the love that had no name. Didn't have much in those days, baby, but we had enough to make the darkness sing. The power man came Tuesday and left a notice on the door. I counted every dollar, but we needed 20 more. You lit a candle in the kitchen, put our last record on, said darkness ain't so frightening when you know where you belong. The refrigerator quieted, the whole street disappeared. Then you pulled me from the table and whispered in my ear. We danced when the lights went out, barefoot on that wooden floor. No diamonds on your fingers, no money in the drawer. The whole world went dark around us, but I could see you somehow. We had nothing but each other, and we danced when the lights went out. 40 years came through that kitchen, leaving silver in your hair. We paid off every old bill, filled the house with better chairs. Then one night beside your bedside, every machine began to slow. You opened up your tired eyes and said, play our record low. The nurse turned down the ceiling light, then softly closed the door. I took your hand beneath the sheet like I had done before. We danced when the lights went out, though your feet could hardly move. I hummed our song against your cheek, and you followed every note. The whole room went dark around us, but I could see you somehow. We had nothing but each other, and we danced when the lights went out. People say that love is measured by the house and what it holds, but I have seen a candle make a poor room shine like gold. And I have felt one trembling hand turn goodbye into a vow. Some hearts keep their light burning when the whole world shuts them down. We danced when the lights went out, one last time across the floor. No thunder, no grand ending, just your hand slipping from mine. Now I light that kitchen candle when the evening settles down, and I dance with every memory when the lights go out. The old record keeps on turning, the candle bends somehow. Somewhere in the darkness, baby, I know you're dancing now. You took the picture, baby, but you left me half the truth. I found it in the record sleeve we bought that summer night. A photograph from Memphis, cut clean beneath the light. Your arm was still around me, but your face was torn away. Like you could leave the memory and take yourself someday. I held that half a picture like it might explain the past, but scissors only cut the paper. They don't make a leaving last. I've got half a photograph, but I remember the whole scene. Your white shirt in the sunlight, my head against your sleeve. You cut yourself out neatly, left me smiling at the past. Now I'm learning I was always more than half a photograph. I took it to the window where the morning settled in. Saw the woman in that picture trying hard to make love win. She wore the pearls her mother gave her, held her hope without a sound. She didn't know the man beside her already had one foot out. For years I blamed that woman for believing every word. Now I look into her young eyes and forgive what she had heard. I've got half a photograph, but I remember the whole scene. Your white shirt in the sunlight, my head against your sleeve. You cut yourself out neatly, left me smiling at the past. Now I'm learning I was always more than half a photograph. I could burn that little picture, watch our summer turn to smoke, but I won't punish who I was for trusting what you broke. So I placed it in a new frame, let the empty side stay bare. Not because I'm waiting for you, just to show I'm still standing there. I've got half a photograph, and the whole of me survived. You disappeared from paper, but you couldn't take my life. Now that woman in the picture doesn't look so lost or sad. She was never just the part you loved, or half a photograph. The record finished turning. Morning filled the empty glass, and I smiled at that young woman in half a photograph. old street, baby, but nothing wears our name anymore. I walked past our old building on a warm September day. The grocery on the corner had a brand new name displayed. The fire escape was rusted, the front steps looked the same, but someone painted over the brass numbers by our name. I stood there like a stranger where I once carried the key. Funny how a coat of white paint can cover history. They painted over our number, but I still see 22. That little room above the street where I learned to live with you. They covered every scratch we made, every year we tried to save. They painted over our number, but the wall remembers anyway. A young girl opened the window where you used to smoke at night. She shook a yellow tablecloth into the afternoon light. I almost called up to her. Does the bedroom floor still creak? Does the rain still find the ceiling right above the kitchen sink? But that home belongs to someone who has never heard your name. So I let her close the window and kept walking through the change. They painted over our number, but I still see 22. That little room above the street where I learned to live with you. They covered every scratch we made, every year we tried to save. They painted over our number, but the wall remembers anyway. That's where you taught me slow dancing with no in the room, where we ate from one white plate when the money ran out too soon. That's where I said I'm leaving, and you didn't ask me why. Some rooms keep every tender thing we were too proud to recognize. They painted over our number, and maybe that is just as well. No stranger needs to carry every story those walls could tell. Still beneath that coat of white, under weather, dust and gray, there's a little brass 22 that time can't scrape away. I reached the end of the block, didn't turn around this time, but all the way home, baby, I could see that old number shining underneath the white. Round and round, baby. Some things come clean, some stains just learn to hide. I saw you through the window of that laundromat on Main, folding someone else's white shirts while the glass collected rain. You look peaceful in the yellow light, your hair pinned up behind, and I stood beneath the awning with 10 winters on my mind. I could have tapped the window, could have made you turn my way, but I saw a little gold band and let the weather say my name. Under the light above the laundromat, I watched our old love spin round and round behind the glass, but I knew I couldn't step back in. You were folding a life without me, making every corner flat. So I left my last I'm sorry under the light above the laundromat. The little boy came running with your smile around his eyes. You lifted him against you, and something in me went quiet. Then a man walked in beside you, shook the raindrops from his coat. He kissed your cheek so naturally, the way I should have done long ago. I had carried your number through every town I knew, but a number ain't an answer when the question's finished with you. Under the light above the laundromat, I watched our old love spin round and round behind the glass, but I knew I couldn't step back in. You were folding a life without me, making every corner flat. So I left my last I'm sorry under the light above the laundromat. I used to think forgiveness meant you'd open up the door. Now I know it might mean walking past the life you're waiting for. So I took your faded photograph from the lining of my hat, laid it face down in the rain beneath the light above the laundromat.
Under the light,
Under the light
under the light,
above the laundromat.
under the light,
Oh, oh, under the light above the laundromat, I let the old years end. No grand goodbye, no final kiss, no promise to be friends. You were laughing with your family, and I could live with that. So I gave the night my blessing under the light above the laundromat. The machines kept turning, the rain came soft and slow, and for the first time in 10 winters, I had somewhere else to go. Hmm.